We could all welcome Mr. Chandrababu Naidu, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh.
The Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu ji, the Honorable Minister of Civil Aviation of the Government of India, Sri K. Ram Mohan Naidu, the Chief Secretary of Andhra Pradesh, Sri K. Vijayanand, and the very senior officials from the government of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. N. Chandrasekharan, the chairman of Tata Sons, senior officials, members of the task force who are present here, and many who couldn't attend but are represented here. Of course, Dr. Preetha Reddy of the Apollo, Dr. Suchitra Ella of the Biotech, Bharat Biotech, Professor Raj Reddy of the University of the Professor of Computer Science and Robotics of the School of Computers from Carnegie Mellon, Dr. Satish Reddy, who is not here, Mr. G.M. Rao, represented by Mr. Rao, Mr. B.V.N. Rao, Mr. Venu Srinivasan, the Chairman Emeritus of the TVS Group, TVS Company, other very senior industry members, Mr. Rajiv Memani, the President of CII, Dr. Omkar Kanwar of the Apollo Tyres, Mr. Thomas Sean Mutut, the Chair of the CI South, as well as the AP Chair, Mr. Murali Krishnan. It's a phenomenal group which has worked on it under the leadership of Mr. Chief Minister and of course the co-chairmanship of Mr. Chandrasekharan. Excellencies, High Commissioners, Ambassadors, Diplomatic Corps, which is here in full strength, very strong also attendance from the Indian industry. We are indeed delighted to have all of you for this evening, and this evening is really a story which has just evolved. And I was looking at the date, and as I was looking at, soon after the Honorable Chief Minister took office, he wanted an industry-led task force to be formed. An industry-led government was, of course, always there to be formed, and he requested Mr. Chandrasekharan to lead a task force with a group of industrialists which I just mentioned. And this task force worked for the last few months and met under the leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister as well as Mr. Chandrasekharan. And he had intense discussion with the members of the task force, both of them. And today we will see the unveiling of that report and to be made. This report, as you would have seen it in the invitation, is the task force which was constituted on the economic development of Swarna Andhra Pradesh 2047, which was really driven so very well by industry, but under the partnership as well as the guidance of the Chief Minister. So this is a phenomenal joint venture of the Chief Minister, if I may say, and with the Honorable Chief Minister, over the decades we have seen phenomenal partnerships, phenomenal leadership being given to the industry. While the task force details would be, of course, talked about by the co-chair of the task force, Mr. Chandrasekharan, wanted to mention one point, which is it covers 17 areas of which were five key enablers of growth, but 17 areas of growth, including areas which were just not only the verticals, the sectors, but also ease and cost of doing business, universal health coverage, which was a very strong focus by the Chief Minister, and education and skills, infrastructure, small medium enterprises, which was very well included into the coverage of the task force. So the task force has 120 odd recommendations, much of it even before Honorable Chief Minister, sir, before you are almost publishing the report, we know that much of it has always been in the works under your leadership in the government. So that's the spirit with which we have been working, with lot of partnership and lot of space and lot of back and forth in terms of discussion. With that, I'd like to really once again welcome each one of you to this evening function, a function which is to celebrate the last many months of your leadership, sir, and of course the work that we could do with you from the task force, the co-chairman and the members with you under your leadership to bring out this report. Ladies and gentlemen, do warmly join in welcoming the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh at this report launch. It's now my pleasure and honor to invite Mr. N. Chandrasekharan, the Chairman of Tata Sons and also the co-chair of this task force, to present his remarks and views, please.
First, my warm welcome to Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. And good evening, all of you, friends from the industry, friends from the media, distinguished Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It is a very unique privilege that I have in being the co-chair to develop this economic plan and vision document for Swarna Andhra Pradesh 2047. I've had the privilege of knowing Sri Chandrababu Naidu and working very closely with him even 25 years ago, when the IT industry was just about to take off. He not only put the infrastructure in Hyderabad. Today, if you see in Hyderabad, many of these very, very large companies, including TCS, who have very, very big presence. And it was his vision and execution those days to be able to create this whole movement. And since then, had the opportunity in digitizing the then unified Andhra Pradesh, and have seen his drive, most importantly, the ability to get things done. If I may say so, we used to have meetings at morning 6 a.m. at times. So that was the pace. So it's again a great opportunity to lead this task force and work with him to develop this economic development plan for Swarna Andhra Pradesh 2047. I would like to thank all my colleagues and members of the task force for the time, ideas and contribution they made, and also the various departments of the state government who have been very energetic, involved and pretty open in providing all the inputs and ensuring that we develop a very good plan. And finally, I should not forget CII. The CII team has been at it and pulled it all together into a wonderful set of recommendations and detailed reports. Now, let me say that India is going through a phenomenal change, as all the business people and also everyone here will agree. To me, it is not about economic growth. We can give all these statistics about economic growth of 6.5 or whatever be the number. But I think fundamentally, India is going through a change where there is a mindset of can-do attitude. We want to be the best. We want to do whatever it takes to lead. It happens in every field. And that is the mood of the nation. And the credit for that obviously goes to our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, whose agenda of Viksit Bharat has propelled businesses, state governments and foreign investors, everybody looking at India. And it is not only in terms of economic growth, as I said. There is focus on startups, focus on innovation, and a lot is being done to bring back or bring a lot of culture on research. So many things are happening. If you look at it in that context, the vision of our Honorable Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu to lead Andhra Pradesh to glory, a vision with purpose, is just phenomenal. Currently, the state GDP is somewhere around 170 billion US dollars. But his vision is to push. We are given 3 scenarios in the report. You will see that in the report. But his vision is to push the state to grow at a 15% CAGR for the next 20 years, to be somewhere between $2 to $2.5 trillion economy in 2047. That is the kind of vision, dream that is being driven by him. And those of you who know Andhra Pradesh, it is a state that has got everything. It has got a lot of rich and diverse culture. It has got a very favorable demographic profile. It is one of the beautiful coastlines, third largest coastlines, and a very fertile agricultural land, huge mineral deposits. So there are many things that are possible in this state. The plan is to unlock the potential of each region. In fact, we have gone to the district level. We have mapped strengths and the current state of each district, the per capita income levels, the disparities between the top 5 states and the bottom states, and what can be done in each state. So it is not just some number of drive mid-teens level of growth, but it is about social inclusion, it is about sustainability, it is about leveraging latest technology about artificial intelligence. Everything has been looked at holistically. And I must tell you, I was trying to limit, saying let us do these 4 or 5 things, but the Chief Minister wouldn't have that. He would want to see the art of possible in every part of the state, in every industry, even though we can prioritize what are all the things that should get maximum attention. And that is the way we have gone about it. See, Andhra has a lot of strengths which can be exploited. I can talk for a long time, but I'll give 1 or 2 examples. From my own experience, I know Andhra has a lot of IT people. If I may say so, there are a lot of Telugu IT professionals globally. And there are a lot of people from the state who are in very high positions in tech industries, in different parts of the world. And there are a lot of academicians of great repute from the state who are in top universities. In fact, some of them wrote to me, because when he appointed me, that news item came immediately. Few people wrote to me saying that, hey, how can I contribute? And so he has got a lot of goodwill, because what he has done earlier, he enjoys a huge goodwill. So people want to come, people want to contribute. So if you take this talent that is available, and not all of them are in Andhra Pradesh. Many of them are working in India, different cities. If you go to Chennai, if you go to Bangalore, if you go to Hyderabad, if you go to every other place. And there are also people in Vizag and so on. But there are also people in West Coast, people in Texas, people in Chicago. So a lot of talent in different skill sets, different industries. So if you want to really look at any of the high-tech industries, whether it's artificial intelligence, whether it's quantum computing, whether it is advanced manufacturing, whether it is cloud computing, and to tap the right leadership talent and capital is not going to be an issue. But it's just that we need to put the infrastructure in place in the state. Then it can lead to possibilities which we know today in the report, and some of it which we don't know today, which will happen as we develop. And that is true if you look at biopharma industries. Then if you look at the coastline and the strategic connectivity for communication, cables, it is very ideally placed for high-end data centers also.